Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Here we are at Speakers Playhouse Virtual. Oh my God.
Oh my gosh, here we go. Here they come. They're filtering in like mad. We have a ton of people here for Speakers Playhouse. What?
Okay, so here's the deal. Everybody's got to get at least 2 stages a week. 2 stages a week, guys. That's 100 stages a year.
You guys are amazing. Thanks for being here. We'll see you next time. But we gotta go. You guys gotta go. We have things to do. You guys gotta go.
We need your water,
We have to
too.
go. We have things to do. Bye now. See you next time.
Hey everyone, welcome. I'm super excited. It is time for what? Hashtag the best 90 minutes of your week. We have a guest co-host today. It is the amazing and fabulous Michelle Abraham, who not only is my partner in the upcoming Potapalooza and last 15 Potapaloozas, but also the Influencers Cruise, which we just got off about a week ago. Hey, Michelle.
Oh my gosh, so fun. I'm so excited to be here with you guys. I love Speakers Playhouse. Thanks for having me as a co-host today.
We're going to have a lot of fun today with Michelle. Before we get started, tell us, where are you right now and where have you been for the last couple of weeks? I know that we have been traipsing all over the world.
We have. I finally landed in my house a few days ago, but we were on the Influencers Cruise, which was so amazing in Mexico and in LA. And then I was at a retreat in Orlando, and I'm back here and excited for Potapalooza next week. And so happy to be here today.
I'm excited Potapalooza's next week too. That's going to be a phenomenal day. How many of you are going? I'm a Potapaloozian in the chat box. If you're going to Potapalooza, maybe you're a featured podcaster, maybe you are a VIP, maybe you're attending as general admission because you got yourself a ticket. Let us know in the chat how you are playing with us next week at Potapalooza. But we have a surprise for you. Some of you already know about this. We actually have a pre-party happening this afternoon for Potapalooza. Our pre-party is where you get a chance to meet some of the podcasters. Not all of them can be there, but we get a grand majority of our podcasters there, so you'll meet them beforehand. This is open to the general public as well as our attendees. So whether you're a featured podcaster, whether you are speaking on the main stage, whether you are a VIP, or whether you're general admission, or if you've not gotten your ticket yet at all, come to the pre-party because it's going to be amazeballs. You're going to have so much fun at it, just meeting the podcasters and getting a feel for what Potapalooza is going to be like. Now, Potapalooza is next week, and it's 10 hours of awesomeness. Michelle, do you want to talk a little bit about what Potapalooza is going to be next week? And then we'll move on to our regularly scheduled show.
Of course. Yeah. And hey to all of our Potapaloozians. I see so many of you guys here today. That's awesome. If you've never joined us before, you got to come. It's a wild and crazy day. Like Kimberly says, it starts at 8 a.m. in the morning, goes all the way to 6 p.m. Pacific time in the evening. And it is so cool. On the main stage, you're going to hear from speakers all day about how to grow your business, how to do podcasting and podcast guesting and make more money in your business. It's so much fun. Main stage is awesome. And then there's this thing called the Auditorium, where our VIPs get interviewed by our over 40 podcasters that are going to be our featured podcasters. So if you're a VIP, that means you get interviewed on up to 5 podcasts that day. That means no scheduling, no back and forth emails, no trying to figure out your calendars and figure out if you're fit, no pitching, all done for you. So exciting. So Potapalooza is so much fun. I think it's number 17 that we're doing, which is crazy.
Amazing. It's going to be so much fun. So join us for the pre-party. We'll put the link in the chat. You can find out more whether you are going or not. We would encourage you to come play with us at the pre-party this afternoon. Okay, that said, did she mention that you get, as a VIP, you get interviewed on up to 5 podcasts? Sure, yeah. I actually was on 5 podcasts on Tuesday. They were just sort of scattered through my schedule. So I had like an early one and then a couple more and then a late one in the evening. And while knocking out 5 in a day is certainly possible, I will tell you it took my team about 7 weeks to put all those on my calendar because they were chasing the podcasters to lock them down for a time, trying to fit it into my ridiculous schedule, and then putting it all together and then sending over all the information and having that headshot like, oh, well, we need a different kind of headshot or whatever, back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. Podapalooza, all in one day. Fill out one form, select the podcasts that are perfect for you. They select the guests that are perfect for them. And when you two meet, we book you and you make it happen in the Podatorium. So fun. So I hope you guys join us for that. Okay. We're going to move on because there are some people who are joining Speakers Playhouse for the very first time, and we need to share with them a little bit about what Speakers Playhouse is all about. But some of them don't even know who you and I are. So would you like to introduce yourself to the crew?
Sure. For those of you I don't know, hello, welcome. My name is Michelle Abraham. I've been in business for over 25 years. For the last 13 years, I've been in the podcasting space, helping over 500 entrepreneurs, experts, authors, coaches, speakers launch their podcasts into the world so that they can have an authority with their voice and make a big difference in this world. That's what I love to do. My other favorite thing is living off the grid on the Sunshine Coast of BC, Canada with my family. And I love getting to travel around the world with Kimberly on the Influencers Cruise and doing Podapalooza with her as well. So I just love having a lot of fun just like she does, and so grateful to be here to be co-hosting with you today. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for coming. All right, awesome. Well, welcome everyone to Speakers Playhouse. For those of you I haven't had the pleasure to meet yet, I'm so delighted to be meeting you today. I'm Kimberly Crow. I'm an international inspirational public speaker with a weekly online show called Speakers Playhouse. I have had the honor of speaking on over 5,000 stages, including TEDx in Las Vegas. And in addition to co-hosting Speakers Playhouse every Thursday, I also co-host Podapalooza, the Influencers Cruise, Keynoting Camp, the Mike and the Magic, and a bunch of others. Amazing opportunities and so many ways to play. And I'm thrilled that you're here to jump in with us today to find out more. Here's the thing. I believe the fastest, easiest, and most fun way to share who you are and what you're up to in the world and make new contacts and get new clients is by getting on a stage and grabbing a microphone. Speaking is an incredible way to share your passion, grow your know, like, and trust with your audience, and build a base of loyal, raving fans who follow you all over the globe. Plus, it's super fun. So stick with us today because we're going to make the process of how to find stages super duper easy and super duper fun in the next 90 minutes by bringing show hosts directly to you. So if it's not your first time, please drop our very favorite hashtag into the chat right now. Light it up with hashtag best 90 minutes of my week. And if it is your first time, let us know. Put in the chat, it's my first time, be gentle. Put it's my first time, be gentle in the chat, and we'll take great care of you. I do see a few new faces in the crowd, so welcome, welcome, welcome. If you're wondering what's in store today, today will be sort of like Mr. Toad's Wild Ride meets Whose Line Is It Anyway? If you know what that is. Reference. Anybody know what that is? If you guys know it, just say yes or no in the chat. I use that all the time, and then I'm like, maybe the audience doesn't know what that is. Another person described it as sort of like that kid's merry-go-round, that spinny ride where they spin you really fast, and it sort of like goes around really fast. And while you're on it, you're having lots of fun. And when you get off it, you kind of want to throw up and you kind of want to do it again right now. I was like, okay, that's a good expression as well. Anyway, it's energy-packed sessions, and you're going to have a lot of fun. Speakers Playhouse is a gamified networking event designed for you if you want to grow your business by speaking on other people's stages. Other people's stages. Other people's stages. Type OPS in the chat if you're ready to get on other people's stages in front of their audience right now. Awesome, because in a minute, we're going to bring a stage host up to the mic, and they'll each share their show's name, what kind of guests they're looking for, and how you can apply to be on their stages. These opportunities could be in person or they could be virtual. Many, many are virtual. Anything from podcasts and TV shows to web summits, Facebook Lives, virtual events, or real live in-person stages. And by the end, you're going to have a chance to step up to the mic and share your talk title or the topic you speak about and how to contact you as a speaker. So if you're a coach, a speaker, an expert, a creative, or a healer ready to get your message out there, you're in the right place. If you're ready to play full out and make a difference this year, you're in the right place. And if you're ready to have fun doing it, you are definitely in the right place. Because if it's not fun, it's just not worth doing, in my opinion. So if you're in the right place, type right place in the chat, light it up, put right place in the chat. You are exactly where you need to be to make a difference and play full out this year. Now, speaking of playing full out, we have a membership that's called Play Full Out. You'll see some of our members in and out today. Play Full Out is a monthly membership program that helps you get speaking opportunities around the world and convert from those stages and get discounts on things that I offer, Michelle offers, Ginny offers throughout the year. This is opportunities that will help you virtually or in person at events. And we'll share more about how you can be a part of this membership later. But right now, we're just going to get right to the goodie part. So if you're ready to rock and roll, please type hell yes into the chat box, or hashtag heaven yes, or hashtag heck yes, or Helen yes, or woohoo, or anything, because we want the party to be started. Now, stage hosts, what you're going to do is you're going to raise your hand digitally. That's the time. Your call is now. Please raise your hand digitally. When you come up, you're going to give us 4 key details about your show. And then after you speak, you're going to paste this information into the chat along with your contact details and along with how to be able to subscribe to your show, as well as how to apply for your show. So you're going to bring 4 key details onto the mic. Here they are. We're going to have you give us your name. That's obvious. It should be obvious, but some people skip that. Your show title. What is the name of your show? Because we want to know if we want to speak on it or not. The audience that's in your show, like who is listening, because we want to speak to the right ideal audience, and the types of guests you're looking for. Now, that's who you want to bring onto your show. Not necessarily the same as your audience, but it could be. So we want all 4 things. And then you're going to put a link to be able to see or subscribe to your show and a link to be able to apply to be a guest on your show into the chat. Now, when you do that, we are going to have you do that right when you get on or as you're leaving, so we can put a name with a face. Please do not put your contact information on if somebody else is speaking. However, we do want to be sure that you get a chance to come to the mic. So raise your hand. We're going to go through this rapidly today because we got a lot to do in the show. So if you're hanging back, I encourage you not to do that today because we are going to move on quickly. So to demonstrate how this is done, I might put Michelle on the spot. Normally I would put Ginny on the spot, but can you do that? Do you want to do it? Do you want to do a demo?
I can totally do that.
Awesome.
For sure. Yes. My name's Michelle Abraham. My podcast is called Amplify You Through Podcasting. My audience are podcasters or people thinking about podcasting. And the type of guest I'm looking for is someone who can help podcasters or a podcaster yourself or behind the mic.
I love it. All right. So if that's you, how can they reach out to you? You want to have them put, for this one, I'll have them put Michelle in the chat. How's that?
Yeah, I didn't get quite the link fast enough.
Okay, great. Or you could put the link in the chat. That would be fine too.
Yeah. Perfect.
You're going to put the link in the chat? Okay. All right. I gave her no warning on that. So folks, just give her a chance to get her information together and get it into the chat for you. All right. So this is what you're going to do. Ronaldin just put it in the chat. Your name, your show title, your audience, the types of guests you're looking for. You say that on the mic, and then a link to be able to either see or subscribe to your show. Here's a chance to get new subscribers. And then of course, how to be able to apply as a guest on your show. All right. I got a bunch of stages, so I'll do a demo and then we'll get to our other stage hosts as well. We got 5 people raising their hands. But before we do that, I believe, Michelle, you have some announcements for the crew. Is that right?
I sure do. I know we're on YouTube and Facebook right now. Hi, everyone. Awesome. Well, we're going to say bye to you because you got to get in the Zoom room. Come where the action is so you can get on stage and take the stage. So we're saying bye to YouTube and Facebook right now. Make sure you are in the room with us, in the Zoom room. Next,
awesome.
We need to also make sure that we also are not spamming in the chat, making sure that you're, just like Kimberly said, put your information in right after you talk. So you're good to go.
Awesome. Let me just say that if you're on, we're still on YouTube. So if you'd like to, if you're on YouTube and you'd like to join us, go to Speakers Playhouse at speakersplayhouse.com, completely free. But just go there. You'll be able to join the Zoom where it happens. 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 All right, now you go, Michelle. Go for it.
That was great. I love that. In a Zoom where it happens. Yes.